All right, good morning, gorgeous and lovely people. Today's a beautiful day and I am excited because we're about to do some projects today. I got the little guys with me. Say hi, Justin. He got the zoomies. Hi, Micah.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna go and finish. We're gonna put up this door right here because now I have not only intruders that's entering my garden or my backyard, I have people now that's entering my backyard. So we're gonna finish up this little homemade door, mabob. Oh, watch so. And then after that, I gotta really pace myself because Rome wasn't built in a day. And the way that I feel like I have so many projects at one time, but I need to do one thing at a time. So we're going to finish fixing this part of the portion of the gate, and then I have to get to building the chicken coops. You guys got to see this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Look at this. So I will reveal the types or the breeds of chicken that they are. We just picked them up today. Really excited about that one. But back to the project. It's kind of complicated not being able to have the necessary table, saw, the little bench area and all of that to kind of do your work. Like I'm kind of free balling. Like I'm using what I can where I have it to kind of just get what I need done. So I need a cut. Like I'm using wood that was here when I got the place. So like I'm using this piece here to fill in the edge of this guy so that I could use that edge that I just showed you against this post. There's gonna be 3 hinges here so that the door can open and close. One other idea came to mind was, I think it's called a farm door, where you're able to like roll it open and roll it close. It's a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the hinges. Boxes. Each one of those squares have a different size in them. Hold on. The first time you play the game, it says choose between a pirate or a marine.
You have to pick the marine's bad. The marine's bad. I keep the pirates are good. So you have to pick the pirate. It's basically like one piece, but it's called blox fruit. That's rubber fruit.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you spawn, you go to Pirate Village. You have to get the quest and fight these bandits. And then you level up to different seeds. It's just different seeds there. But he's been grinding. Aiden is
0.1 billion visits.
Yeah. And then like all YouTubers use that game to get more views.
That's me.
And like
I try to get as much footage as I can in the home because there's so many moving parts to a homestead and in the city too. And we starting it like fresh. This, you guys seen, I hope you guys seen the part of my last video where I was talking about the plans of this portion of my backyard. I definitely plan to go nuts with gates and garden beds and pine shavings and, wow, the flies are really out here today. Pine shavings and soil. I'm just gonna go ahead and order a bunch of yards of that. Plus I've been kinda, I mean, it's not really much. I've just been using what I've had from the stuff that we found when we purchased the place. I have a bunch of leaves that I raked up from this whole entire area. I don't even know if I have footage of what this place looked like when I first purchased the place, but I'm going to use this compost to put on top of the soil. I have to get this done and out of the way. I have to knock this out here and put a lock and stuff, because I have kids coming through here with their bikes, random dogs coming in here and pooping on my grounds. I already don't got no soil as it is, as you can see. I mean, it's not really because of the loose dogs, but it's more so because of these guys. So I definitely plan to lock this door, keep these people, keep the dogs, keep the wildlife out, and so I can focus more on the garden. I kind of organize in here a little bit. It doesn't look like it, I know, but I organize it so I can kind of move around and get things done. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna use for my thumbnail too. I was thinking about, like, what am I gonna use for my thumbnail? If you watched my last video, my plants, my little tiny seedlings, they were dying. They were, I don't know what's happening. I do know what's happening, but I brought like compost, the cow manure, seed starting mix, gave them the decent amount of water, gave them the proper atmosphere, right temperature setting, acclimate them off to the outside. I did all of the right things, but I think what the issue was that, like I told you, the seeds that I used were seeds from 2 and 3 years ago. So guys, I really advise that, or I encourage you, if you have seeds that you've been saving for like 2 or 3 years, I highly recommend that you don't use them, because they don't work. But I have been using this guy.
Oh yeah.
I think my thumbnail is in that moment in there somewhere, but I'll do it again. Fish fertilizer. This is good stuff right here. So I completely forgot in my early, you wanna say something? In my early gardening days, I was using that, and it would replenish my garden so well. It would give them the absolute nutrients that every plant, every single variety of vegetable that I was growing, it gave them exactly what they needed. I started using this on my beans that I should have planted straight in the soil. And I can give you an example. This is how all of them were looking. They were looking just like this. Look what happened though. A lot of them started coming back really well. I mean, really well. Look, I'm so impressed. So this is why I'm trying to expedite the whole process of me getting soil and my garden beds and stuff together, because I got to get them into the soil. And then I'm going to just go ahead and order new seeds, and we're going to go ahead and get started. When I first ordered my set of seeds, I think I spent a little bit over $300-400. And when I did that, I was like, I'm going to use every single seed. I'm not going to waste any of this money. I'm going to go ahead and knock this out. And I did that, and I saved the seeds for the 3+ years. And now I'm suffering from that decision. I'm gonna go ahead and order some seeds, and I'm gonna start over again. What is this? June what? What is today? I think it's like June 3rd. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you're right. There you go. So today's June 3rd. So I think we still have a lot of time to start. Guys, my corn even died. So I'm having a harsh start to this gardening adventure, this journey, but I'm going to definitely, you guys see this right here? Inside, in here, this garden is so fruitful.
And you're not max level yet, you can just like, cause there's like this, no, like you can just instant kill everything.
It's a kit.
And then you level up instantly. You don't until if you have the dragon fruit, you have an M1. When you transform, then you'll be a big giant like dragon.
Most times it's kind of difficult doing things yourself, especially when things are like super heavy, kind of awkward. You gotta kind of like put pieces and things together. But my boys went in, they went to go have lunch, and I have to knock this out. I'm taking way too long on one project, so I'm going to finesse my way to getting this project completed. All right, so that took me a little bit longer than I expected. I had to do a couple of here's and there's. Again, this is temporary for us, but for now, everything that I use gave me exactly the door that I needed so that those predators and people that I was telling you about won't come in. So this is what I got so far. So what I'll probably end up doing is I had to cut a couple of pieces to kind of like fulfill the entire measurement of the door. This guy right here was a cut. This one up here was a cut. And then that guy right there was a whole cut. And so I had to get the hinges right. So I got the 3 hinges and close the door. There you go. Got myself a nice little lock here. I got one here. I ended up losing the piece that goes right here to lock it in, but once I do, that is security for the night. And I have my door.